Revelation 2272. From the 22nd of March 1942. Refuting opposing views. Teaching activity on Earth. Every opposing view stimulates reflection and can therefore be an advantage to a serious researcher, for only reflection creates intellectual property, in that only then does a mental result stick, and the human being, once he has taken a stand on it, can now also talk about it. Spiritual property can only be called that which has penetrated so deeply that it cannot be arbitrarily eliminated from the memory, and which is acceptable and fully comprehensible to the human being. It is this spiritual good which is imperishable, but which can also be distributed again without being diminished. And the distribution of such good will happen with full conviction, for what appears understandable and acceptable to the human being himself he understandably also wants to pass on to those who are still untouched by it. And this is a blessed undertaking which will always result in God's grace. There are only few teaching powers on earth, but they must be able to believe what they say themselves, and where faith is not yet completely strong, the person must be led to strong faith. And therefore obstacles are often put in his way in the form of contradictions which the human being tries to refute and thereby strengthens his views. The fact that he is in truth will often be denied. But man himself will recognize when his thinking is still going the wrong way. God guides the truth to earth for the purpose of passing it on unadulterated as God himself taught man. Different opinions suggest that not all people are in possession of the truth, and the latter again depends on the extent of people's desire for God, for these alone are in possession of the truth. But the exchange of different views is advantageous because people can disown themselves and now receive a clear picture which gives them information about truth and untruth. And if the human being is a right-thinking person, he will also have the right feeling about the value of the disputed opinion and, depending on its importance, will represent its content to his fellow human beings and thus be active in spreading the truth and in the fight against lies. Amen.